I'm speaking with Coach Debbie Stroman, legendary coach at Lower Richland High School. That's what we all know you as, legendary coach. Coach, you've been doing this for a while. Are you still loving it?
Actually I am.
You are?
Yeah. We get here and different kids come in and we just kind of get energized.
Right.
We have a really young group of kids that are just fantastic. They're out there doing things that kids who are seniors just can't do. At one point I think we had sophomores, freshmen, and two eighth graders out there. And they were just, and that excites you.
Right.
Really excites you.
Now you spent most of your career right here in Lower Richland?
Every single year I've been teaching. I've been here at Lower Richland.
What do you teach?
I teach PE.
Okay.
Education.
Okay. Now I remember when I saw your team play in the state a few years ago, your daughter was on your team.
Yeah.
How's she doing now?
Morgan's doing excellent. She had a Achilles injury in January, late January. Had the surgery, sat out for the rest of the season. She's back in it now. 100%. She scored 1,000 points.
She's at Miami?
Yeah, at Miami.
Okay.
We were down there for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So 1,000 points. We had the banners, we had everything ready. So we were excited about that. They beat Penn State, who's number 6 in the nation.
Right.
Miami's not ranked now, and Morgan had, I think she had 15 points, 4 steals, a couple of block shots. So she's doing it up.
Now, Coach, you've been coaching high school ball for a while. Have you ever considered college?
You know what? I tell people, I don't think they understand that. It's not that I like high school basketball, that's just the only thing I love about it, but I like the area that I'm in. I like teaching. The teaching part of it is probably gets me on this natural high more than the actual basketball.
Right.
And I'm not saying teaching as in coaching basketball. I'm talking about when I'm in my classroom with my 9th graders and I'm showing them how to play volleyball or tennis for the first time and they finally get it. I love that part of it. College ball is hard. A lot of people don't think, they see the glory, they see like Frank Martin in the gym, but he's in a couple of gyms every night. And when is he home?
Exactly.
I like home.
Right.
I like home.
Right. How do you approach the game when you got a bunch of young players? What's the first thing you try to teach them to get them in the same mindset that you're on?
Well, you know what? We work on terminology first, so they'll understand what I'm telling them. We got to speak the lingo. It's got to be the same thing. When I'm talking about the elbow, flattening out on the baseline, they just have to know those things. When in mid-post, high post, just basic stuff that sometimes they don't get. They hear it a little differently, and then after that, we kind of get them running.
Okay.
We immediately throw them in the pot and say, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Running as in playing or running as in running?
No, running as in playing.
Okay.
We get them out there and we drill everything.
Okay.
So we run them through those drills. We mix them up with the upperclassmen. We never put them, like the freshmen on one team and the seniors on another team. We mesh them together.
Right.
We let them play and they play hard. Right now we're trying to be tough.
Right. And I noticed that about the way they are playing very tough, especially under the boards. They're taking shots and are taking shots on balance. They're balanced when they're taking these shots.
We do that. Those are drills we do. We make them power up. Sometimes it's just a balance power up, or sometimes it's dropping it down the floor and powering up. But yeah.
Now, offensively, what's your mindset offensively?
You know what? It's two different things we like to do. We like to push the ball over the court. And people think that we're just running kind of team. But tonight, we slowed it down and ran patterns in the half court.
Yeah.
We believe we have some of the quickest post plays in the state.
Right.
So that's what we utilize. And our point guard, she's real good.
What's her name?
That's Jasmine Richardson.
8th grade? Oh.
No, she's a senior. The 8th grader is Cam Roach.
31? It's 23.
31 is the senior. 23 is the 8th.
Exactly.
She comes off the bench, and we don't lose a beat. Actually, the beat gets better.
Right. Sure does. Coach, I want to thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure. I thank you for calling me that day. Sorry we couldn't make that work out.
That's okay.
But it's been
I don't get stood up often, so you better.
I felt really bad about that too.
That's okay, no problem.
It's my pleasure. And it's a pleasure meeting you. It really is.
You too.
Thank you for your time.